All right, gonna do something a little different. Just wanted to talk to you guys about day trading and day trading hardware requirements. So this is just a basic, you know, discussion of base day trading. A lot of people want to day trade. A lot of people should, in my opinion. Day trading is the only thing different is that you're gonna have to react quicker. So you want to make sure that your strategy is very sound before you start venturing into the world of day trading. With that being said, uh, we just want to look at the requirements and see exactly what you want to have, and kind of like my little of if I had to do it over, I would kind of look at these things and kind of see what was going on and see if I probably would have saved myself a bunch of money, quite honestly, or at least waited to purchase something when I could afford it versus just trying to get some stuff. So first thing you should think about when people think about day traders is monitors. Now this of the upper left is out of control. I mean, quite honestly, if you have something on this side, how the hell are you gonna? It's just too much information to me. I don't know if this guy is doing like air traffic controlling, or I don't even think they have that much. To the right of that, this one is kind of it's still a lot of information, but you can kind of see it's kind of centered towards these four here, and maybe you could have this is actually a pretty cool setup. Besides these monitors below, this is actually a laptop, and then there's something else. I don't know if they have like another, maybe it's a team of people that work together. Who knows? But my thing is, I actually like the three monitor setup where I can have three things up and maybe have a one above it that can kind of, you know, I can have a quote or something, or if something buzzes off, or maybe I have order entry stuff going in, I can do that as well. So you don't need a ton of monitors, actually. So this is extreme. This is out of control. This, again, make some money and treat yourself for Christmas and stuff like that. This solution is probably the most ideal to me. When people think about monitors, they don't really think about the resolution. They think they want more monitors. So what I think to do is, this is the monitors that I use. This is actually the Asus 28-inch monitor, and the resolution is 3840 by 2160. So typically you have 1600, you could fit two of these and a little bit. So this could actually, if it's split down the middle, be equivalent to the amount of space that two monitors could typically put up. And I'll include the links below just so you guys can see kind of what's going on. But you could get two of these and be done. Done, 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 done. So I kind of wanted to touch base on that because people think that they need a ton of monitors. Again, you don't. You need a monitor price action. You need to have the alerts set up for whatever you're trading. If you're day trading, again, this is focused more on day traders because people want to set up this huge thing before they actually learn how to trade, but that's another story. What I want is for people to understand that you could have two of these and have as much space as typically probably four monitors on this one monitor, or this could be the equivalent of two monitors. So two of these would be equivalent to four, and this is a 4K one. I think this retailed at Best Buy for like $529, by the way, and it is a sweet ass monitor, let me tell you that. There's another thing that people don't think about is when they're looking to day trade and have multiple monitors, what are they going to use? Because a lot of these cards, these video cards are very expensive for multi-monitor. You're talking about $600, $700. So here's a cheaper solution that works very well. It's called Plugable. And with one of these, you could use, if you have a bunch of monitors and let's say you have a laptop and you say, listen, I don't have the money. I definitely agree that you work with what you got, and you don't have to say like, listen, do you not learn to drive before unless you get a Ferrari? No, you work with what you have. If you even have a laptop, because a lot of laptops today are a lot more powerful than before, but this enables you to plug this, right? This could have 6 monitors, and it's USB 3. So the great thing about USB 3 with this is that the only thing that is going over the cable is actually the pixels that change versus it refreshing. So anybody that knows or seen those solutions at Best Buy with the USB solution that maybe you could put it in the external monitor, the problem with that is that you're looking at data that's refreshing all the time. If you're just looking at websites, that might not work. But for a trader, this is a great solution to give you multiple monitors without having to really spend a couple hundred. And I think this was like $29. And basically it gives you a dongle that goes, let's say, from whatever connection you have, VGA to USB. They sell the dongles as well, so you could probably get a full setup for probably like, $150. You can probably have 4 monitors or 3 monitors plus your screen. So that's a pretty good thing. What I also want to talk about was not talked about a lot, by many people, and it's your mouse. The one to the left is the one that I use, and it's a gaming mouse. And there's a lot of cool features that, especially if you need to be using, if you're using a dome to basically put in your orders, that you need to really be aware of. This scroll, so this button right here makes that you could change the feel of the scrolling. And some people might say, what the hell, what's the big difference? If you're trading and you're trading a dynamic dome, trust me, it is a big difference. And if you aren't, go to NinjaTrader, get set up. You're going to probably, unless you want to pay for credits to get the static dome, which you can, which is a good investment to me anyway, is a good thing. But I think having a good mouse, or a great mouse, which this is an awesome mouse, is a very, very good thing to go. It's Bluetooth enabled. So it's a really, really great mouse. Do not use these cheap $19 ones. Spend the money and get a proper mouse. This is your only way really that you're going to be touching, let's say, the market or your laptop all day. You're going to be looking at stuff, you're going to be scrolling up and down, and you have to be able to do stuff very, very quickly. I scrolled, kind of messed it up, whatever. I'm not going to. So the dynamic dome is this, and this is the reason you need to have a proper mouse. Okay, because it's static, a dynamic dome, the numbers move and this stays stagnant. But when it's static dome, the numbers move them down. It's a lot easier to static than the other one. So that's why you need to have a good mouse. Now, the next question is always asked, do I need a desktop or a laptop? Well, now with as much, you want as much processor speed as you can, much RAM as possible as you can. I think this is the Asus. It came with 8 gigs of RAM, 500 gigabyte hard drive, and I think an i5 processor for like $600. You can trade with this, okay? You just have to make sure that you're focused on doing this. Again, they're great machines, they're desktop machines you could buy. Let's say you don't have a laptop, you need a desktop, and if you're only trading from home, what I find is when I travel and I have my laptop with me, it just makes a great solution, especially having a pluggable solution as well that I said previously, and it's really, really convenient. So if you're traveling and having this pluggable as well, that's something that's really good. So again, I would have this. I would stick to, you could say as much as you can buy, as much RAM. See if it has 8 gigs, see how much is expandable to, because that's very important, especially with that. And that's being said. Last but not least, wireless. You could do wireless. Again, make sure your wireless connections a lot, because there's a lot of material. I connect to Cat 6. I have connections up to a patch panel upstairs in my house. And second thing is to keep open applications to a minimum. Don't have, when you're trading, focus on your trading. Don't have, 12 tabs on Google Chrome up or something like that. It's going to affect the performance, and you want your stuff to be as focused on what you're trying to make money with as much as possible. Okay, so just these are little tidbits. I don't want to make this too long. That could probably help somebody that's trying to start out. And again, you guys are watching it right now, but I'm on Hot Stock Market, Stocktwits. I'm on Instagram. I do like a daily motivational thing as well. And I put Stocktwits there twice. And you can always email me at MaximusAnalysis@gmail.com if you have any questions or comments on the video. You can subscribe below, leave a comment, and greatly, greatly appreciate it. All right. Hope this helps with somebody that's looking to start their journey. Take care.